This is going to be a quick video comparing the four common base colors that seem to be popular with the Agostini Millennium Falcon builders. There's three paints that seem to be popular, and then there's the plastic base color that the model comes with. This first color is a color by a company called ArchiveX. They specialize in Star Wars colors. This is an enamel paint, but I think they also just came out with acrylics. This color is called Reefer White. It's the lightest of the four colors, and I think it was intended to match the A New Hope version of the Millennium Falcon. This next color is from Tamiya. It's called Insignia White. It's probably the most readily available of the colors, except for the base color, of course, the plastic. It's a spray can, and I think you have to use maybe 3 or 4 cans to cover the whole model. It's not the color I'm going to go with, but it's the color I started with, and I wasn't completely happy with it. The next color is a color also by ArchiveX. It's called Grime. It's the darkest of the four colors, and I think it's intended to be the color that the Empire Strikes Back Millennium Falcon was painted in, at least that the base was painted in. And then the last color here is just the base color of the plastic that I guess if you're not going to paint the model, this is what you would end up with. This cream colored plastic, which isn't horrible, but it's not really what I'm going for. Here's a zoomed out perspective of all the four colors together, and you can see there actually is quite a bit of difference between the color and the tone of the four popular choices. I'm building the Empire Strikes Back version of the model, so I'm going to go with the color on the left called Grime by ArchiveX, and I'm going to dust it with their Reefer White to give it a little bit of contrast. Now, I'm definitely no expert when it comes to the proper color for the Millennium Falcon, but I just wasn't happy with the Tamiya Insignia White for some reason. I don't know why, but I just wasn't. So I decided to try out the ArchiveX colors, and so far I've been really happy with not only their color, but also the quality of the paint that they've sent me. Now, it seems like there's a couple schools of thought on the base color for the Millennium Falcon, and the first school of thought is that it just doesn't matter, because you're going to weather the model so much that nobody's going to notice anyhow. But, you know, not that I have to have my model perfect. I just wasn't happy with the Insignia White. So it seems that ArchiveX has done their research on the popular colors, and I'm going to go with them as they seem to have the best choices, at least for me. I hope this video gives you a better perspective on the popular choices for the base color of the Millennium Falcon, and I appreciate you watching it.